Howdy, I'm Luna. Today we are checking out the 2025 Frostfell Neighborhood entries. In case you don't know what that is, the Frostfell Neighborhood is a contest held every year around Frostfell time. Contestants are given a theme and a small plot in a house where they can build their Frostfell creation. Judges then choose 3 winners on each participating server, and these winners are given a prize. This year's theme was underwater. And we are now on the Antonia Bayle server. The contestants are Zarduke and Kissmet, Aelissa, Vlasta, Ennia, Rhyianna, and Aelkairia. All right? And so let's go ahead and get started. Again, at the beginning here, this is where the curators of the contest have added a little spice to this front area, and the guild hall door can be found right over here. Now, once again, we're gonna go check out the memorial up here and see. It looks like we have warehouse once again. All right, just a nice little memorial to warehouse. We did lose a couple other decorators, one on AB this year. Oh, here we go, maybe this note. Just placed a couple of things. Let's see what this says. Oh, thank you for letting me know this area was here. Okay. And I didn't read the ones on Majduel, because again, I thought it was private, but I was looking for possibly the other decorators that we lost this year to see if there was a memorial for them. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. And starting off strong, we have the first and third place winners here on this first row. All right, so plot number 1 is the third place winners, which is shared by Zarduke and Kissmet. So they worked together to create this. And let's see what they have come up with. You can already see, look at that. It is an underwater snow globe, which is absolutely fantastic. We will read the book, The Snow Globe of Madness. Look at this. It is spectacular. And yeah, look at that. And the top, I'm not sure if they use the layout editor because it looks like it's hand placed. So that was a really, oh, how on earth did I get stuck up here? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, don't land on the roof. But yes, this is incredible, this beautiful snow globe. And then on the inside, you have the shark eating, hold on, you gotta get from the front. This is hilarious. The shark eating the snowman. Underwater Frostfell for sure. Okay, let's see. What does the book say? The Snow Globe of Madness by Zarduke. The first outing of Kissmet and Zarduke, de Carver of Monarchy of the Dead. Kissmet had come to observe, that was all, a composed reconnaissance of the guild monarchy of the dead. No contracts, no theatrics, just a glimpse. Instead, she was now dodging weaponized fruitcakes inside a snow globe the size of a cathedral. What in the fey is this? She hissed, ducking a flying candy cane that embedded itself inside a gumdrop like a javelin. Zarduke, monarch of the dead, spun midair and cleaved a gingerbread knight in twain. This, he shouted, landing in a crouch. This is seasonal onboarding. Santa Glug cackled from atop a sleigh made of bone and peppermint, hurling presents that exploded into glitter and existential dread, shouting, "Ho, ho, hope is a lie!" Oh my God. A great white shark, now wearing a monocle and quoting Bashir poetry, swam through the air like a scholar possessed. The moon weeps for the frostbound soon. Shut up, shark. Zarduke roared, hurling a snowball the size of a tombstone. Kissmet brushing powdered sugar off her paladrin's side. What the heck? This is chaos. I merely wish to assess your guild's strategic cohesion. And now you're part of it, Zarduke grinned, deflecting a candy cane scimitar with his gauntlet. Trial by confession. The snowman screamed, "I am the frost," and launched into a spinning attack, blades whirling. Kissmet parried with elegance, her blades singing through the air. "This is barbaric. This is festive," Zarduke corrected, punching a gumdrop into orbit. Suddenly, a fruitcake the size of a dire bear rolled toward them, flattening a gingerbread militia and bouncing off snowdrifts like a siege engine. It's gaining speed, Kissmet warned, eyes narrowing. I've got this, Zarduke said, cracking his knuckles. He punched the fruitcake. It bounced. It ricocheted off a candy cane pillar, struck the shark mid-quote, and launched Santa Glug into the sky like a festive comet. Ho, ho, ho! Silence fell. The snowman blinked. The shark sank into the glitter. Even the gumdrops looked stunned. Zarduke turned to Kissmet, brushing crumbs off his gauntlet. Snow globe of madness complete. She stared at him. You punched a fruitcake. I punched through a fruitcake. She nodded slowly, eyes scanning the battlefield of shattered sweets and stunned seasonal horrors. I think I'm beginning to understand this guild. Good, Zarduke said, slinging his blade over his shoulder. Next week's trial involves haunted mistletoe and a sentient nutcracker. Dress accordingly. Good, Zarduke said, slinging his blade over his shoulder. Oh, that's the same. Okay, it says the same thing. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. So the story is great. Of course, we have to they don't have a lot of item count when they do this, so we have to infer a lot of the story, like envision a lot of the story that had happened. But we do get to see the shark and all of its glory. The sheer poetry. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. And the snow globe is fantastic. Great job. Okay, let's head on to plot number 2. Oh. Oh my goodness. Plot number 2 is over here. It's got a gingerbread man on the sign. And it says, Deepwater Frosty Gingerbread Getaway Cabin, which was first place winner by Aelissa. So coming on in. We got a little turtle to remind us that we're under the water. Corals are strewn about. We got like the gingerbread men have a little cart over here, I guess. Very cute. Got some more corals and things. You know, lots of underwater. Frostfell is just so wintry, so cozy. And then, you know, got the fish back here. Now this, look, this is great. This gingerbread man is like peeking into the house, right? Maybe he came from that cart over there. But if we come up the stairs, look at this cute little house that they built and the different, got Frostfell trees, but the corals are still around. So it's, you know, you're still under the water, right? Exactly. And so these two got their little gumdrop friends. Let's see, we have Martin Devin and Sarella Devin. Okay, so Martin says, you sure you didn't feed the gumdrops, babe? The sign says don't feed them. And Sarella says, no, I did not feed the gumdrop after midnight, is clearly hiding gumdrop babies behind her. Oh no, they fed them after midnight. Dun, dun, dun. I like the gingerbread man up here. And then look at this little, oh, it's a sign too. It says Deepwater Frosty Gingerbread Getaway Cabin. Check out by 11 a.m. Please don't feed the gumdrops. Whoopsie. Oh no. But look, I love this, how they took the wreath and added the shells and the turtle shell as well. Oh, keeping with that underwater theme. So heading on into the getaway cabin. Look at this. Again, I mentioned before that I love the blue and white Frostfell. It's my favorite. And then just all the underwater additions. So the shells in the wreath, the shells in the tree. Look at that. Like and even with like merman ornaments there too as well. It's just beautiful. I love that. It's just very Frostfelly, underwatery. And then even the fireplace has the blue frosty fire in it. This is so nice. Just a nice little place to underwater to enjoy, to relax, to have a gingerbread man staring at you through the back door. You know, no big deal. I love this with the little shell on top of the Frostfell tree. Look at that. Nicely, nicely done. This is fantastic. Got a nice hot tub to warm yourself in, and hopefully, oh, and even an ice pick in case you need to fend off anything. Ah, very nice. Okay, so now we can go on to plots 3 and 4. So we're gonna go up a level. Pumpkin's crazy. First plot. Oh my goodness. Where's the? There it is. Da da da. All right, plot 3 and 4. Oops. So I have this beautiful little display. Again, this is what the curators added in. Beautiful fountain area. Frostfell, but underwater. And I love this underwater theme. Okay, that's plot number 4. We want plot number 3. But, okay, so I'm a little confused because it seems like, so this says plot number 3 is Vlasta, but plot number 4 is also Vlasta. I guess maybe Vlasta got 2 plots. I'm not sure how that happened, but they only won with one of their plots. So, unless this is misnamed, this might be misnamed, I'm not sure, but supposedly this is plot number 3 for Vlasta, and it's got this beautiful, oh, using the hex stuff, like I mentioned before in the other, in Maj Duel, I think, it was, yeah, the hex stuff fits really well for Frostfell. And so this sign says, Bell Book and Candle Shop, holiday items are here, come in and browse around, 20% off all day long, yay, 20% off. So, of course, you know, we're underwater again. Got like the snow globes protecting the gingerbread man. Coming around back, just some, you know, lots of snow, lots of Frostfell, but this Aelkairia stuff, deep water wall. So there we go. So it's an underwater building here with the deep water stuff. And let's head inside and see if we can get some 20% off, right? Ooh, look at this. I love the deep water and how the circles get bigger and bigger and just make a pattern through there. We got some trinkets and things. Look at the different Frostfell trees. I love how this is like a Frostfell tree, maybe like a geometric Frostfell tree. Oh, and I love this. It's like fluorescent lighting. It's perfect. And it's that deep water stuff. So this is like maybe the wrapping station. Got the rolls of wrapping paper, books and things. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. Options. Haven't had to do this in a while. Select all models, accept. Okay, so she's over here looking at this beautiful Frostfell tree, all the presents underneath it, and I don't think you say anything. Sales assistant Linda is not, oh wait. Sales assistant Linda says, hello, today all items are 20% off. The holiday tree is so pretty. Hope I get something good. Oh, I hope so too, Linda. Nice burning embers fireplace. We have this lady sitting on the couch. I think this might be Mary Ann. Yep, Mary Ann says, oh my, this couch is so nice. I just love it. And the chair as well. Ooh, so you can purchase the couch and the chair maybe. Ooh, that'd be nice. These two are working out, maybe selling something. Betty is buying and Hilda is selling. It looks like Hilda, no, Betty said, oh, maybe they're not. Okay, so Betty says, you have so many lovely things. I am sure Mother will love the tea set. Thank you so much. And Hilda said, thank you so much for coming in today. The tea set will make a great gift. Oh, look at that. They're going to wrap this tea set for Betty's mom. I love that. Okay. Oh, and there's nothing inside the book there. All the snow globes and different things that you can purchase. You can get some eggs even. Heck yeah. Also other little trinkets and gifts for all your Frostfelly friends, right? Very nice, like an underwater, deep water shop. And who knew the hex stuff matched so well with the deep water stuff? Very nice. Okay, so for sure, this next one is Vlasta because this is our second place winner over here. And it is plot number 4, second place winner, Vlasta. Okay. And it is a Frostfell tree farm. Isn't this so great? Look at it. Got all the Frostfell trees lined up, different sizes. There's another sign here. It says holiday trees and decorative items for sale. Get yours now. Most welcome to our big sale for the holiday season. We deliver. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. Look at the horse has got it inside all the Frostfell trees up there. And I love how you have him sitting on the horse. That is so cool. So Edward Barrett, and who are you? Daily Barrett. So Edward says, I will be back soon, Father. I'm taking the trees for delivery. And Daly says, okay, be careful, son. We have work to do when you get home. Oh, it's like a family Christmas tree farm, or Frostfell tree farm, excuse me. So they've also built this little structure here. I think this is like the shop. Just a nice, simple little structure. I love that. These two ladies are sitting out here. Oh, you know what? Well, I'll leave that up because if it's Vlasta, then they probably use the alternate models on both. Okay, so Nancy Jane and Lila Barrett. Nancy Jane says, hello, my husband was here a few days ago and bought a tree. He said you had nice decorations. Perhaps I will buy some when he picks up our tree later today. And Lila says, a wreath or perhaps another decoration? We only have the best. Absolutely. So this is a little shop, and she's out here maybe taking her break. And so welcome, come and get warm. Look around as you please. Holidays are so sweet. Or is it sweet are the holidays? Oh, I love it. Just a little Frostfell tree farm. This is so cute. So inside here, you have different decorations, different lights, strands, wreaths, stockings and things. You can even buy some furs if you'd like to stay warm. So I'm assuming, are you Kendra? Kendra says, oh yes, I must have a wreath, some lights and candles. I might get a pelt for the game room. Yeah, absolutely. Look at that, all the different candles and things. So it's, not just a tree farm, it is also a shop. So what is going on back here? So there's look, we have Santa Claus sleigh and some horses in the back. Maybe you can rent them out to like take your trees home, who knows? And then, oh my goodness, this is use it if you need it, take care of the crapper and it will take care of you. Look at this wonderful outhouse that they built. Oh my goodness. And even with the coffee cup toilet paper, and it comes equipped with a spider friend. Hello, spider friend. It's probably nice and warm in here for Mr. Spider Friend. Alrighty, and then, yeah, so not just the farm, but we also have, we got some coffee cooking on the fire here, and then maybe this is where the family actually lives, but we can come in and check out. So they got their dog on the dog bed, nice place to sit, a big kitchen with a sink and everything. Look at that, lots of food, apples. I love how it's frozen apples, that's perfect. The pelts. Oh, they have like gingerbread men cookies on the plate there. That must be a marketplace item. Yep. I was like, I didn't recognize that. Somebody's been munching on some apples in here. And they even have the little bedrooms. And of course, a nice warm space heater because, it's very, very cold here at Frostfell time. I love the idea of a Frostfell tree farm. That's so cool. All right, so that was 3 and 4. Let us head to, okay, so interesting thing about plots 5 and 6 is that no one claimed plots 5 and 6. So the curators on Antonia Bayle here decorated it just to, just to look nice. So look at that. Look, I love that thing inside the trees. That's perfect. Okay, anyways. So they built this big, like, snowball cavern on this side, going through the cave here. And coming out, let's come out here. Oh, we have a sign. On holiday, welcome to look around as we are gone on holiday. So they just have this beautiful little like city done with the Saru stuff, all decked out for Frostfell. They're on vacation, checking out some of the other places, maybe the cabin or the Frostfell tree farm, right? And then on this side, I love this look. They must have had a lot of item count left over since they didn't have those two. But using the Sands of Renewal archway here, they built it up tall, and then they also built the whole thing here. Fabulous. So that was like the blue and white side. This is the red side. And we have another sign that says, sorry to miss ya, off to vacation maybe, folks. We wish you a very merry holiday as well. And then we have this cute little gingerbread house that was built. Can't get in, there's no door there. Which makes sense, because you know, this is just to kind of fill out this area. They're not gonna put, but look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's a lot of item count, but I would like to see more work like that. That is really cool. Good job to whoever did that on Antonia Bayle. All right, so now finally to plots 7 and 8, which are both filled with wonderful decor. So let's see. So that's plot 8. We don't want that. We want to go to 7. We're going in order here, y'all. So happy Frostfell from Merrids, Ennia. So Ennia did plot number 7. And it's just this most wonderful like glimpse into underwater and like what it is, Frostfell underwater. So there, you know, the corals and stuff kind of match the theme. We got the candy cane hearts in the background, Frostfell trees, and these Merrids with their little houses all around. And I guess these kind of look like Frostfell trees, don't they? These coral golems here. They're kind of tree-like, aren't they? Oh, even look at this is my favorite. So the barnacles have fruit cakes in them or jelly rolls. I think that's fantastic. But it's just a wonderful glimpse into what goes on underwater at Frostfell. Very on theme. I like that very much. And then coming on over to plot number 8, which was a duo. So Rhyianna, Rhyianna, that's it. And okay, this one. Aelkairia, maybe. All right, so they work together to create plot number 8. And it's just like a fun dance. Lots of things are going on in here. They do have a book. So The Hooligans Frostfell by Rhyianna. Okay, so there is a book, like a real book in real life. They may mention it in here that I think is the inspiration, possibly. So the hooligans adopted out by the lady have never had a Frostfell, let alone a Frostfell party. These hooligans were found in a slaver's compound by the elementals of the lady. Upon freeing them, they were taken to an orphanage in Freeport. Unfortunately, the issues they displayed were not suitable for the orphanage, and they were moved to the lady's estate. Watched over by wild elementals and the other guardians of the estate, they now run free, study with tutors, and in general create a lot of mischief. Welcome to the Frostfell party for a bunch of kids who deserve it very, very much. Okay, hold on. So there's the book that I was thinking of is called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever by Barbara Robinson, and where the worst kids in town take over the church pageant, causing chaos, but ultimately teaching everyone the true meaning of Christmas. It's a fantastic story. I've read it before. It's by I think that by Barbara Robinson. So that's a good read. And I wonder if that's where the inspiration came from this. So maybe. So over here, it looks like they're waiting in line for something. One of these is Bobby and one of these is Leela. I'm assuming Bobby is this one. And Bobby says, hurry up, I'm hungry. And Leela says, look at all the food. I love how they're just so tiny. Hello, you're even, oh dear, you know what I forgot? Because I had it on from the other one. Oh, turn off models, except, there we go. Now they're nice children. Oh my goodness. And yes, lovely, lovely food display here. I love all the red and white, very Frostfell-y, of course. And then there's even a carousel. Like, this is somebody's house. Remember, that's what they said. It's the lady's manor. And so they have a Frostfell carousel right here in the house. I think this is adorable. Look at this gingerbread man riding the frog. Oh, and that gingerbread man back there. This is fantastic. What a lovely little carousel. And then coming over here, we can talk to Santa. Hello, Santa. Are you Santa Glug or just Santa? Nope, just house actor. Okay. And we got more children here, the unruly kids. Look at you. You got a bow. You shouldn't have a bow, ma'am. Or what is that? Oh, dear. Oh, there's a smokestack on your shoulder. What item is that? Blood Ember Clockwork Crusaders Cuirass. Look at that. That is crazy. I've never seen that before. It even has like a lock on the front. Okay, I'm writing that down. Hold on. That is fantastic. But okay, now what the kids say. So there's a couple of them. So Marjorie says, Santa Glug, Santa Glug. And Shellaby says, hurry up, I'm next. Oh, wow. I got a little Frostfell tree. This is such a big room. Lots of things going on. Oh, even a little train. So we got the train conductor here. Choo-choo, all aboard for the Frostfell village. This is great, made out of a Frostfell bed. Got the snow globe. And look, it's made, the wheels are lollies. The lollipops. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And then the beds that are already on wheels. That is a great idea. And then this erudite over here, which is mine. I don't think you're supposed to be on there. Choo-choo. Oh my goodness. And then here's some of the elementals that are, you know, watching over the children. We have this like parkour area maybe where they can play. Stabby says, King of the Mountain. So these gingerbread elementals are of course taking care of the children. And here in the center where we can get our boogie on, Lady Dancer says, you better watch out, Santa Glug is coming tonight. Oh look, she's got a lute and she's playing for the children who are unruly dancing on the rug. Oh, very nice. Yes, these children very much deserve a wonderful, happy Frostfell, regardless of how rambunctious they are. All right, and last, or was that the last one? Was that the last one? Yeah, that was the last one. Okay, so let's head over, back over here to this area. All right, fantastic job done by all the contestants. Congratulations to Aelissa, Zarduke, and Kissmet, and Vlasta as the winners. Y'all did a wonderful, wonderful job. And we will see you all in the next Frostfell video.